Welcome to the Ultimate Choir Warm-Ups. This is your vocal coach, Chris Beatty. As you move through these warm-up sessions, remember that you are a vocal athlete, and serious athletes always warm up and prepare their muscles to maximize performance. Warm-ups actually increase the temperature, flexibility, and stability of the vocal instrument, and you are using the skeletal structure, respiratory system, resonators, articulators, and more every time you sing. Also, remember that what may be small vocal problems now can grow to be big vocal problems later on if you don't warm up the right way. By using these warm-ups regularly, you will be building a more efficient instrument, preventing vocal injury, and definitely having a lot more fun. And all this means a clearer message is getting to the listener. Now let's take a minute to get the body ready by remembering these simple principles. Repeat after me. I want the top of my head to be as far away from the floor as possible. Say the whole thing again with me. I want the top of my head to be as far away from the floor as possible. Now do it. Let the top back of your head lift straight up. As you do, you will notice the head coming into alignment back over the shoulders with the chin down, not jetting out over your toes. Also, as you allow the top back of your head to stretch up towards the ceiling, feel how it naturally lifts the chest into a comfortably upright position. This is something you allow to happen. It's not forced or strained. Now say, the chest follows the head. Say it with me. The chest follows the head. As the chest was gently lifting, the rib cage was gently expanding out to the sides. Say this with me. The ribs follow the chest, and the chest follows the head. With me. The ribs follow the chest, and the chest follows the head. Now, because the head, chest, and ribs are in a naturally aligned position, which, by the way, is how toddlers stand, we can spend a minute talking about breathing. Again, looking at the example of babies and children who tend to do it the right way. Breath is life. Without it, you die. But to breathe fully, or use what I call power breathing, you need to first have healthy, balanced, athletic posture. And we've just taken care of that. Now let's look at how God made man to breathe. First, understand that the way your body gets breath in is to create a vacuum or negative air pressure in the chest cavity or thorax. The way that's done is simple. The chest and ribs remain stable and comfortably expanded as a result of good posture. When the brain says breathe, the dome-shaped diaphragm muscle drops down and the entire waist area expands. There are 3 areas of expansion to be aware of. The least obvious, but perhaps the most important for us, is the lower back. That's right, I said the back. If you don't believe me, just put a hand on your lower back right now and yawn. Did you feel the back tighten and expand? That's because it's an important part of getting in lots of air fast. The second area is the sides, right at the waist level. Yawn again and feel this area. The most obvious area of expansion is the abdomen. Here you will actually feel expansion from the base of the breastbone all the way down to the pelvic bone. Thinking about all 3 areas, the back, sides, and abdomen, let's take several power breaths together. First, check your posture. Then, using a sipping sound, take in a full breath without lifting the chest. It's already up. Start sipping in now. Now blow the breath out using a hissing sound. In again, thinking of the entire waist area as a balloon. And out. As I coach you through your exercises, I will say things like power breathe or posture. When I do, think back to these principles and apply them. If I should say keep the tone forward, I'm referring to facial resonance and natural projection. To achieve this, always be feeling a gentle buzz or vibration in the front of the face, even when singing softly. It will concentrate from the upper lip all the way up behind your nose to the top of your head. These areas will really vibrate when you sing the right way. And the higher the notes, the higher the focal point of this resonance. You can experience this sensation right now by saying, Say it with me. And make sure you're not getting too dark or low. Let's do it again the right way 3 times with a nice, bright feeling in the face. I'll do it first. With me. In addition to posture, breathing, and tone, you'll be dealing with fun and interesting vowel sequences. Be sure that you use your lips, tongue, and teeth to clearly sing each pattern. And as you open your mouth, do it by dropping the jaw down, not opening the mouth laterally or sideways. That can create an unpleasant sound. You will also be challenged with some tricky rhythm patterns and dynamics. Each exercise is designed to help you warm up the voice and at the same time work on specific techniques. The vocal coach singers and I will be leading you through your sessions, which vary in length and difficulty. Here's one more principle for us to learn, one phrase at a time. Muscles have memory. Say that with me. Muscles have memory. And I want my muscles, say it with me, and I want my muscles to memorize the right way to sing. To memorize the right way to sing. Let's say the whole phrase. Muscles have memory, and I want my muscles to memorize the right way to sing. Again, muscles have memory, and I want my muscles to memorize the right way to sing. Before we close, I have one more piece of advice that may benefit you more than you can imagine. And remember, I've been a singer and voice teacher for over 30 years. Here it is. Stop clearing your throat. That's right. Stop clearing your throat. It's not an effective way to get rid of extra or thick mucus in the larynx area. And not only doesn't it work, it traumatizes the vocal cords, causing swelling or much worse, and it can lead to permanently debilitating problems with your voice. When you audibly clear your throat, the mucus simply dances around on the cords. That's why babies don't do it, animals don't do it, and neither should we, ever. What you can do is use a squeezed H sound like this. Using plenty of air and this squeezed H sound will bring the little critters high in the vocal tract. Then you can swallow and send them to live with all their little friends in your stomach. After a day or two, the mucosal viscosity will actually get thinner and be easy to swallow, and you won't even have the desire to clear nearly as often. Then there's also a good chance you will gain upper range and overall vocal health. May God bless you as you invest time and energy in the most unique and powerful communications tool on earth, the human voice. If you have any questions, or if you would like information on all 34 audio and video training tapes, CDs, and books, or on our workshops, private coaching, or tape evaluation, just write us at the Vocal Fitness Center, Post Office Box 681-885, Franklin, Tennessee 37068.